I can't count the number of superstars who have tested themselves against the dead man and come up short. If you insist on making this mistake, then your grieving family will have no one to blame but you when the inevitable occurs.
Well, I'm back to another fit, and we're going to be ranking SmackDown versus Raw soundtracks. Now, let's get, I don't know why 13's it right. You've got 2K, 14, through the, 13, I know, 12 through to, 20. Then that was the last one, then COVID hit, and WWE went, well, you know what, we can't actually be arsed making any games here. And, yeah, they were totally justified by that, because the games are pish. But anyway, we move on, and we've got S down to D, and we're kicking off with SmackDown vs Raw 2011. I cannot recall one fucking song for this soundtrack, and for that reason, it's going in D. I'm sure it's probably not a D, but you know what? I'm going to put it in D, so why the fuck not? But aye, man, the rest of these ones should be getting a bit higher up the list. So we have SmackDown vs Raw 2008. Some great songs in here, but I don't feel like it's an S, but you know what, playing GM mode, you got some good, you know, you get Famous by Puddle of Mud, you know, a bunch, I mean, AM, Conspiracy on Time, I think that's a song, or was that the band name? Point is, there's a lot of good ones in this game, you know. Next up was SmackDown vs Raw 2009, I think they're just a drop below, we'll put 2010 in here as well. You know, you've got like, You're Going Down by Sick Puppies. You've got a few Skillet songs mixed in between them. I mean, there's obviously more. You've got what Adalita by, you know, Invincible by Adalita's Way. That's a pretty good song. And in 2009, you've got a bunch of ones in there. Like I said, Skillet, you know, all in there as well. But I feel like as it goes on, they kind of got worse. And I'm not saying the first one, like the first SmackDown vs Raw is the best, but you kind of get my point there. But next up, we have SmackDown vs Raw 2006, and I think it's top A, not quite 8. Some good songs in here as well, you know. But I feel like it's not an S. But I feel like these last two, I think 2007, it's got the best. I mean, you've got fucking Animal I've Become by 3 Days Grace. You've got Riot as well. You've got fucking a bunch of different. I mean, it's actually just trying to think of the songs off the top of your head. I mean, it is actually a wee bit difficult, you know, you know. But I think 2007 is the best. I mean, I'll actually get them up on my phone here instead of sitting here like a windy licker, because that would help. Go on Spotify and you'll get the list up. But yeah, so we'll move SmackDown vs Raw up. It was the first SmackDown vs Raw, and I feel like it's got the second best soundtrack. You've got a bunch of good ones in there. You got Bumpy Knuckles with a few tunes as well. Him and Big Fucking Match John getting stuck in there. But WWE SmackDown vs Raw. Boom, 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 boom. Where's it at, big man? Aye. Cause I mean, the one in at top spot, man. I need to be. Aye. So you've got, like I said, all that. You've got Survive by Rise Against. You've got The Champ by Ghostface Killer. You've got The Enemy by Godsmack. Money in the Bank by Little Scrappy Do, man. And you've got Young Buck in there. I Ain't Your Savior. Stitches. Lonely Train. Don't really rate that song. I believe it was a pay-per-view theme as well, but aye. There's that as well, you know. But also SmackDown vs Raw, we'll go through these ones. You've got When Worlds Collide, good song. Bonecracker, Superstars. Firefly by Breaking Benjamin. You've got Alone and Falling Apart by Zebrahead. You've got Bottom Line by Swollen Members. And you've also got The Angle by Core. But anyway, guys, that will do it for this fed. I fucking scared the fuck out of me there. I was like, who the hell's that? Rey Mysterio's in this song. Bounce, come on, bounce, come on, bounce, come on, bounce, come on. Anyway, that's going to get me copyrighted. But anyway, guys, till next time. Peace.